What's up guys? Here at Lazy Money UK, we like to play hard and work not so hard, if at all. As well as finding alternative ways to bring in extra income, avoiding unnecessary expenses can be helpful in your quest to build wealth. Gaming can be a very expensive hobby if you follow conventional consumer behavior. With 40% of the global population enjoying video games, a lot of people could benefit from the ideas in this video. So here are my 10 tips to have a fulfilling and comprehensive gaming experience with minimal expenditure. 1. Play previous generation games first. Back when I was a student, my housemate came home from CEX one day with a stack of Xbox 360 games he got for a couple of pounds each. Seeing this made me realise the benefits of being a patient gamer. With new games today costing as much as £70, people who wait for prices to deteriorate could get over 30 times as many games for the same price. Just get a few though, because we're trying to save money, remember. 2. Retro emulation. Emulating games consoles saves you the expense and the burden of filling up your house with multiple systems. It gives you access to games that wouldn't be viable to own, such as rare titles commanding ridiculous prices or arcade exclusives. Plus, you don't have to keep putting real money in the arcade machine to get more continues.
40 quarters. This better be good.
Game over. Please deposit 40 quarters.
What a rip!
My favourite app to use for playing older games is RetroArch because it houses multiple console emulators in one place. 3. Reuse older tech. Devices you bought years ago can be repurposed as gaming systems. When you're not farming money on your spare Android phone, you could be enjoying some retro classics. As you can see, it's a bit awkward to control using the touchscreen. If you happen to have a Bluetooth controller like PS4 or Xbox One, you can sync it to your phone. This older Android device is running PS1 pretty well. Modern Android phones are getting so powerful, they can even emulate up to Nintendo Wii games. I also hacked this old PS Vita to play Game Boy Advance, since I like to use a handheld device for this. 4. Wait until development cycles are finished. Modern game developers are being pressured to release broken and unfinished products. Even if you buy functional games like the latest Mortal Kombat, you'll still be ripped off by multiple DLC releases designed to entice players and milk their money. Why not wait to get the complete edition of the game at a reduced price? Popular games released towards the end of a console's life cycle will most likely be upgraded for the next gen system, so if you want the best version of the game, then avoid buying it on release. While I was making this video, the Ultimate Edition of Virtua Fighter 5 was announced. This game first came out 15 years ago, so I'm glad I put off buying it. 5. Borrow games from friends to complete them for free.
Thanks.
6. Say no to Nintendo. Nintendo is celebrated for making games which resonate with a lot of people, but they should be held accountable for the volume of junk they create. Peripheral accessories like the Wii balance board are essentially single-use plastic. They're fun for about 10 minutes before being discarded. Nintendo continue to release expensive items which only work on one game and are incredibly limited in scope. Remember when they made an expansion for the Wiimote to correct its motion sensing and it still didn't work properly? That's when I stopped buying Nintendo hardware.
Oh no! Oh, okay.
Now remember, Cammy, you want to
See, it's
pay
so
attention to
precise
film
that
as
it's
you're
picking up my bad wrist action. Okay, let's try this again.
At least their cardboard games are better for the environment.
Say something nice.
7. Get free-to-play games. Modern free-to-play titles frequently receive new content updates and give players plenty of mileage. Some of the classic DOS games have also been made available to download for free by their developers. I used to play the shareware version of Tyrion as a kid, and since it was later released as freeware, I ended up never having to pay for the full version. Some retro console games are also now available as free mobile ports. They're monetized by advertising, which you can pay to remove only if you really want. 8. Take advantage of Steam sales. The digital game distributor Steam has sales a few times each year, which drastically reduce the price of games. For example, I bought the game Sleeping Dogs plus all the DLC for £3 during a sale. There's a sale on right now as it happens. Some games like the classic Tomb Raider series go down to under £1. Just remember tip number 9, which is actually complete the games you buy. With digital versions of games being so cheap and easy to access, there's a risk of buying many games at once which you don't have time to complete right now. You don't need to rush to get every game just because it's on sale, since there'll be many more sales in the future. Maybe you have physical copies of games which you forgot to finish, or even games you haven't opened yet. Guilty! You might want to get full value out of the games you already have before buying or downloading more. 10. Use Amazon vouchers to get free games. Any Amazon vouchers you earn from using the methods shown on my channel could be used to buy games, letting you save your real money. I've accumulated over £100 in Amazon credit to use up. That said, I'm still going to wait for these PS4 game prices to drop even further.
Wait!
So those are my 10 ways to save money whilst having a great gaming experience. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. It really helps the channel. Like and subscribe for more lazy money making and saving tips.